Jack.
As you remember, yesterday morning we had Tim Kelly here joining us, talking about why he wants to be Chattanooga's mayor. And of course, the runoff election for the next mayor of our great city is coming up here just around the corner. We told you Kim White would be joining us here today, and here she is. Kim White, good morning.
Hey, Chip, great. It's great to be here.
It's great to have you here. I'm going to begin with you the same way I did with Tim. Tell me what on your resume qualifies you to be mayor of Chattanooga, and why do you want to be mayor?
Yeah, super. Thank you. So I think there's three different things that really in my background prepares me to be mayor. The first one is my background, the way I grew up. I went to public school. I paid my way through UTC. I've started a career. I've run a Fortune 500 company. I was a leader there. For the past 11 years, I've been president and CEO of River City Company. And River City is a private nonprofit focused on downtown redevelopment. Mm-hmm. We did our job by bringing partners together, working together to move downtown forward. So I've worked with the county, the city, the foundations, really trying to solve big issues. And I think that really sets me apart as someone that has built collaborations and partnerships. I'm the only candidate that's ever recruited business here. I've recruited $1.2 billion of investment to Chattanooga.
Billion with a B.
B with a B, and brought thousands of jobs. But River City's footprint was really focused just on downtown.
Right.
And I saw so many other needs in our city. And I've been encouraged over the years to really use my voice in a bigger way, really how we actually do recruitment and planning and bring it to all parts of our city.
You're aware that some of your detractors are saying you focus too much on downtown to the exclusion of some of the other zip codes.
Yeah.
How do you respond to that?
Yeah, so absolutely. So this Hickson girl, for the past 11 years, my job was downtown.
Right.
And I think what's amazing is in 2003, I moved back to my hometown without a job. So I have created quite a reputation as someone that gets things done for downtown. So that was the mission of River City, and that's what I focused on. But the reason I walked away from that job was to actually bring that experience to make sure we hit every part of the city.
There are a lot of moving parts, obviously, to running any town, especially one the city, the size of the city of Chattanooga. Where do you stand on working with the current administrations of both the fire department and the police departments? Our frontline responders, obviously, vitally important to all of us. What's your relationship with them, and how would you improve it?
Yeah, absolutely. As I've been out in the community talking to people since September, I've heard from all that we need more first responders and better first responders and first responders that look like them, fire and police.
Right.
And I came out very strongly with a public safety policy, and both police unions have endorsed my campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I am a big proponent of Chief Roddy's leadership. I'm a supporter of him, but they need more resources. And the first thing that we're going to do is look at how we increase pay. We are losing so many police and firemen because they are they're going to really just right outside Chattanooga.
Right.
So we need to make sure that we lift them up, support them, give them the resources they need so they can recruit first responders that look like our neighborhood. So that's a huge piece. You have to have strong public safety in order to have a successful city.
Sure, without doubt. All right, let's talk about the housing situation here for a moment, not just downtown, but area-wide. Some folks say we are overpopulated in housing. Some people say we don't have enough. Pretty much the universal opinion is we got housing, but it's way out of our price range. How do we adjust that? How do we fix it?
Yeah, absolutely. So you ask any realtor in town, they'll tell you we don't have enough housing. I mean, we are out of inventory. So people are coming here, whether we want them to come here or not, but we do want to grow our city in a smart way. I think my background with real estate and development really suits me well to come in and help us figure out the affordable housing piece. So what we've talked about is that in every single neighborhood, there are parcels that the city owns, back tax, derelict properties, that we really want to leverage and work with partners like Chattanooga Neighborhood Enterprise that focus on affordable housing.
Right.
We think that we can build 700 units of affordable housing during my first term.
Wow.
And affordable housing is really those that fit inside the neighborhood. It is people that make 60% of median income and less. But we also need housing for people that make 80% and more. So we need all different types of housing, but we definitely have an affordable housing problem, and we're seeing that with increased homeless population.
And your opponent and I were talking about this yesterday. You and I, right here, right now, can get in the car and go to where there are $6 million houses, and a quarter of a mile from here, there's one of the city's largest homeless encampments. You go the other direction, about the same distance. It's huge. What's the first step in helping deal with the homeless population?
Yeah, it is growing, Chip, and there are over 40 organizations that are working in the homeless arena. And Mayor Burke has started pulling those groups together to have more coordination. And Signal Centers was just given a grant to be the backbone agency to help kind of coordinate and make sure that we're not overlapping. We're actually going from homeless to housing, and that's what we need to be focused on. So the first thing I'm going to do is jump in the middle of that conversation to figure out what we can do. The number that's out there is 326. So there's 326 homeless individuals, families that need to be housed. That's one thing as a city, a compassionate city, we can figure out. The other piece is the transient homeless. There's some bad behavior going on. And I think that we need to get tough on some of the things with drug use and panhandling. So it's a multi-layered problem.
Which kind of goes back into more additional support for the police departments,
Absolutely.
among others. Kim, hang on with us for just a moment. We've got to take a quick break. We are back with more as we continue our conversation with Kim White on Let's Chat.